Orple. Why he Orple? Hi, hello, chat. It's me. Chat, it's my 52st, my 52nd ZATSUS. That's a year, 1 year worth of weekly ZATSUS. And it only took me 2.5 years to get here. Let's go. My bi-weekly ZATSUS may not quite be as bi-weekly as they should be. But yay! I totally forgot until an hour before stream when I had to make the thumbnail. Yay! Yeah, my YouTube playlist is also not working, so I am in silence. But hi guys, I'm Morphy Hi Kyoku Sky. Hi Meso. Ugh, sorry, did you? Aha, I see. Thank you for doing that in our group chat, Meso. I did not have enough time today. I got it way later than I thought I was going to. Play run background music? I should actually. Get the chatter experience. Yeah, hold on. Where is my road to heaven? Here we go. Where are my advanced ones? I'm gonna have to do it first. Advanced audio properties. Road heaven better loop. Monitor off. Monitor and output. There, now I can hear my own background music. Chris! Hi, Chris! Hello, hello! Welcome in. I'm a chatter today. I can hear what you hear. We are one in the same. Hi, Versus also hello. Word like violence, break the silence. That's some sick beats, brother. It's been so long. It really has. I was wondering what's up. I was wondering what you've been up to recently. How have you doing? How have you been doing? What is up with you recently? What have you been up to? Causing problems on purpose, spreading misinformation on the internet? You know, cool kids things. The Pesce mode? This is a reference to something I'm too uncultured to understand. Why, hello there, fellow chatters. That's me. I'm a fellow chatter. But yes, so there we go. Yeah, my thing, it wasn't, none of my music would load. None of my music would load. I was sad. But yeah, so we are here today for my 52nd stream. No, ZATSUS, that one. This is like my 400 something stream. How many videos do I have? I have way more than 52. Oh, let me see. How many videos do I actually have on my channel? Too many. 400 something. 453. I'm pretty sure this is this the 454th? This is probably the 454th stream that I've done. Or does that include shorts? Maybe not. What is the Pesce mode? Kyoku, what is that? I don't understand. Been busy with studies and stuff? Oh shit, you getting them good grades? Are you getting education? That's good. Thumbs up. Be smart. Work those brain cells, my boy. Don't forget to stretch your brain. Keep it nice and limber. Oh, it does not include shorts. Really? Oh, it's a movie? A famous band? Huh? Yeah, I would not know either of those things. I don't know a single band ever. I've never heard music in my entire life. Music's not real. Movies aren't real. Have you heard of the song Personal Jesus? No, I haven't. I feel like someone's own personal Jesus is probably like alcohol or something. Get schmosty. Chat, I mentioned yesterday I saw Lord of the Rings for the first time. The first one, I'll specify, so nobody spoils anything again. Not like I even understood what the spoiler was last time. But I saw the first Lord of the Rings movie. I'm gonna see the second one in 2 days. And I'm really excited. Oh, they made that song? Okay, okay. Still doing the mixed colors join? Nah, I stopped that a while ago. Because I had to like close it because I'm like, oh my god, I keep getting more and more posts every single week. I just gotta get all the ones that I've done so far and then stop. Fellowship of the Bling Bling. But yeah, they I did like 7 of those streams or something like that. How many synesthesia streams did I do? A lot. Like maybe. What music you like? You don't really know what music you like? Or what music I like? I like mostly like rock stuff, I suppose. Too popular? Okay. No idea. It's been a while. But yeah, Phil, it was really good. I don't know why it's taking me 3 decades to watch it. I don't know why I convinced myself that I probably wasn't gonna like. Oh! Happy ZATSU anniversary! Thank you.
Happy ZATSU anniversary party. Popper, Tada.
Yay! Sorry, I wanted to make sure that Petabyte was able to say it too. Happy ZATSU anniversary party, Popper Tada! Thank you, Kay! Thank you for the ZATSU anniversary. It's 52 weeks in a year, right? I'm not stupid. 52 weeks in a year. But yeah, I'm really excited to see the second one and the third one. They're all going to be the extended editions. Dude, I cried. I cried during the first one. Near the end when insert character here. Insert character here for those who haven't seen it. When near the end he dies and I got really sad. They're in an 80s band. Okay, yeah, I would not know that then, I don't think. I know some 80s bands. What got you to finally see it? So what got me to finally see it is we found out one of my theaters does like, they'll play older movies in theaters, which is really, really fun. And I've gone to them quite a few times with Sky before. And we noticed that they were going to be playing all 3 of the Lord of the Rings movies in 3 consecutive weeks. And it was one of our friends. Who was it? Was it Ted or was it Ghost Boy? Or was it Laugh? It was either, because our group we went to do it was me, Sky, Ted, Ghost Boy, and Laugh Kadayo was our 5-man group to go see Lord of the Rings. And it was one of those 3 besides me or Sky, because we had not seen them before. But they were like, yo, look at that. Oh my goodness, let's go see it. And I'm like, okay, fine, whatever. If my whole friend group, gang here, is going to see it, I am going to tag along. And oh, so you saw it, mentioned it, and Laugh was around, so he said he'd be down to go see it. Oh, okay, it was Laugh. And then we were also planning on hanging out with Ted and our other friend Ghost Boy during that time. So it's like, we're gonna take them to see if they want to go too. So we all went, and I was like, I'll tag along. If the rest of them are going, I'll go too. They're my homies, and I want to hang out with my homies. And turns out it's a really fucking good movie, and I really, really liked it. Spoiler alert, the second movie is longer than the first and the third is longer than the second. Yeah, I heard that. I heard that the first movie, it's the shortest and the slowest. So I'm a little what the heck is gonna happen for the rest of them. Because I did really like the first one, and I think a lot of it is the like slower kind of moments that I liked. So I guess we'll see how much I'll like the rest of them. But for like a 3.5+ hour movie, it like held my attention like the whole time. I was invested. I was invested in the Lord of the Rings movie. We were gonna hang out with Ghost Boy that day though, so we had to have Ted ask him if he wanted to go see it. Yeah, said you'd go if Ghost Boy was down to go. Yes. So we had our whole gang, and then I believe our whole group again is gonna go in this week, and then the week after if all of us are free, because Ghost Boy's got like scheduling stuff with like work and things, I believe, so hopefully he will be able to join us for both of those days. He should be. Yeah, it was fun sitting. Oh, it was funny sitting next to her, unsure if she was gonna like it, and then hearing sniffles at that scene. It was really good. Yeah, I cried when he died, or I guess so. Who's your favorite character so far? I honestly don't know. I honestly don't know. I was just kind of like fixated on everything that was going on. I didn't really stop and think like which one of these is my favorite. Who is my favorite character here? I don't know. Scoot this. No, I didn't mean to switch my chat. I'm sorry. No. There we go. I accidentally switched to Chop Chat. Oh, who would my favorite? Fuck. I don't know. I don't know. I'd have to like watch more of it to figure it out. I would have to watch more. Yours is Gimli throughout. Really? Oh, you're a big Aragorn fan? I do like Aragorn. I did not like Gimli. I mean, he wasn't the worst thing ever, but he's fine. He's fine. Definitely not my favorite though. Entire Fellowship is great. Yeah, the gang, the party. Dude, yeah, I was gonna say Sam. I didn't want to, because I hear Sam's like the basic bitch favorite, so I didn't want to say Sam, but I do like Sam a lot. He gets better. Okay, he does have 2 more movies. He has 2 more movies to improve his reputation with me. No, Meso! No, Meso! Sam and the Man, Sam, Mary, and Pippin. I do like them. I had to lean over. So they say Pippin's name plenty of times. There was a point, like halfway through the movie, I leaned over to laugh, and I'm like, what's the 4th Hobbit's name? Because they like never said Mary's name. They always said Pip's name over and over again, and obviously like Frodo and Sam, but they never fucking say Mary's name until like the end of the movie, and I'm like, who is this? Tell me. And it was funny because after the movie, while we were just chilling in the theater afterwards, they were all like hitting me with these obscure and like goofy fun facts about like the filming of the Lord of the Rings and like all of these things with like the actors, the set, the story, and all of that stuff, and it was really, really fun. And there's, I guess, so much trivia about it, and it was a good time. I enjoyed it a lot. Me and I got a sody pop for that, because I'm like, well, this is a 4-hour movie. I'll drink my sody pop. I'll probably just, if I have to go to the bathroom or whatever, I'll just go whenever. I'll go, and then I'll come back because it's not going to be interesting enough for me to care. But I started drinking my sody pop, and then it started up, and like an hour, or probably less than an hour in, I'm like, I need to not drink my soda because I am not going to take my attention away from this movie for 5 seconds. I will sit here and I will watch this movie. It is full of great characters. It is. Zatsudon. Hello, Wolf. Hello. We're talking about Lordeth of the Ringeth, the first one. Saw a post years ago talking about Lord of the Rings, but Merry and Pippin have sniper rifles. Avatar: The Last Airbender. Avatar: The Last Airbender if Momo had a gun. One of those posts. Dude, they have sniper rifles. That would be hysterical. But yeah, there's a lot of good characters. I do like Aragorn also. But I also 2 days ago, sorry. Oh, just in time for me to hop off since we're at the restaurant now. Have fun. Bye-bye. Thank you for stopping by, Wolf. We watched the full extra extended ones in a watch along this year, and it was great fun. With the bloopers? Your blood must be made of steel. I am, well, yeah, I'm an android. Of course it is. Yes. But yeah, the, what was I was in the middle of saying something and I don't remember what it was. I don't remember what it was. Wait, isn't that like 14 hours, Marv? Did you watch like a 14-hour long stream in a watch along? Wild. Oh yeah, but we also, me and Sky, we went to see Weapons on Wednesday. That was a fucking wild movie. That was also a very good movie. Insane. Really, really crazy. Yeah, versus, you said that you saw Weapons, right? Was that you that said that you were seeing it? Watch the first two in one Saturday, and then the last one next Saturday. Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I think they said it was like 14 hours for all of the extended version. Yes, I liked Weapons a lot. That was a good movie. Can't believe that guy who had a gallon of PCP directed that movie. Isn't that illegal? That's a felony. Wow. That's so funny. They rejected, was it Jordan Peele? Is that his fucking name? They rejected him, and instead they got the gallon of PCP guy to direct that movie. I see why Jordan Peele wanted that movie. It was very up his alley kind of thing. But oh my gosh, it was very good. I didn't really know what I was expecting. Because I thought it was a horror movie. Initially, I'm like, oh, this is a horror movie. You know, look how spooky it looks. Then I saw some posts about it, being like, oh yeah, this movie is crazy. This movie is crazy. And then it's like, oh, another post of, hey, people are saying how, you know, boring this movie is. Like, nothing happens in it. And it's like this really... And then I got the vibes of that post being like, oh, this is actually more of a, I don't know, like a drama or something like that, rather than a spooky movie. So I didn't really know what was going on, but I kind of got all of that. You kind of get all of that. It is it's like a psychological thriller. It's fucking weird. It was really good. There were a couple parts where it was actually kind of like, spooky. Very, very neat. Very neat. Oh, it's like 4+, just about, like 4 hours plus, just about 4 and 4.5. I gotta look up the... Got the Hobbit movies. I hear the Hobbit movies aren't very good. But I haven't seen them, so I can't say. Say for sure, I suppose. Wanted to keep your expectations low when I said don't rush to see it. I really wanted to see it. So I wanted to rush to see it. However, we probably shouldn't have rushed to see it because holy fucking hell, the theater that me and Sky were in was horrific. The people in there, insane. Would not shut up. Holy fuck, dude. I have never been in a theater that disruptive and disrespectful. There were like 5 people talking. There was a guy in the same row as us who wouldn't shut the hell up talking to himself the entire movie. And then there were 2 people behind us, like sort of area, who kept talking to each other. So, like, also the whole time. So many people were just like laughing throughout the whole movie. It's not a comedy. It is very far from a comedy. There was no reason for them to be laughing, which was honestly pretty fucking disrespectful to the movie, also disruptive to everything going on. Another guy to our other side answered his fucking phone, like on speaker in the middle of the movie. Like, I don't understand. I have never had a movie theater experience that horrible. And it was such a good movie. It was ridiculous. I don't understand how people have no etiquette, and they all happened to see this one movie at the exact time on this exact day. Oh, I wanted to kill them. It wasn't even on speaker. The chick he was talking to was just loud as fuck. Yeah, hi Kim! It wasn't actually on speaker, but it sounded like it was on speaker because so you know, on your phone, you can turn the volume up. This guy must have had his volume all the way up on his phone because he wasn't, I don't know if you could see it, Sky. He didn't have it up to his head. He was holding it in his hand like a speakerphone. So it was either a super quiet speakerphone or a really loud not speakerphone, and for some reason he held it like a speakerphone because he was so loud. And yeah, you could just hear both sides of the conversation because his phone was so loud it was basically on speaker in the middle of the fucking movie. I don't understand. Assholes, all of them. Oh yeah, I screamed at one of a guy afterwards. I wish that I could have like yelled at all of them. Actually, the guy who answered his phone, that was the only disruption that he did. So, you know, one fault for him. But the other people, I wish I could have fucking went off on all of them, but I only found one of them, and I did go off on one of the guys after the movie was over. Because Jesus Christ, it was the guy who kept talking to himself the entire movie. Like, does he not realize other people can hear him? He was sitting alone. He was talking to himself the whole time. Also, hi Kim. Oh well. Hi BB. Hello. Oh God. People can hear you. Think in your head. You are talking to yourself. That's what thoughts are for. We don't need to hear you, especially in a movie theater, bro. Shut up. Fuck. He's streaming to the chat in his head. You're so right, King. That way you would have been blown away. There was barely anybody in your theater. They only laughed during a scene near the end. Okay, there were like a couple, like 1 or 2 scenes that were a little funny. There were parts that were some pretty funny, but they were laughing at random points in the movie on things that were happening. And it's like, this is not funny. Like, this is not supposed to be funny here. Stop. You're really loud and annoying. But yeah, no, there were a couple times that I laughed because they did have some funny moments. But 95% of it was a, like, serious psychological thriller movie. Very good. I recommend it. It's something that Oracle, I think, would really like. I got Oracle to watch Fight Club, and because that is exactly the kind of movie that Oracle would love, and I was right. He loved Fight Club. Fight Club's so good. Fight Club's not even a movie that I would normally think that I would like, but I really like Fight Club too. It's good. Oh, here that's gotten worse. So far, I never had that in a cinema. Yeah, there are some funny bits too, but most of it, they were just laughing at regular sections and it made me mad. But yeah, usually it hasn't been really bad at like my theaters, because a lot of my theaters are pretty empty. People don't really go to theaters that much anymore around me. So I like to go to my little local theater. Support your local theater, Chatu. That's where I always go. And they're the ones who have the fun, like, older movie cinema nights. Oh, so I'm rereading because I went on a rant. Let me make sure Oh, you really enjoy watching movies at home? You don't think you can go back to cinemas and enjoy that? I love watching them in theaters. I love, like, the big screens and everything and all of that stuff. Man. Very good. I like to watch things in theaters. Go weekday early, it's empty. The thing is, we were there on a weekday early. It was Wednesday at, like, 12:50 p.m. Like, it was noon on a Wednesday. And it had a lot of people there who wouldn't shut up. It was crazy, dude. Oh, you nearly yelled at some bitch sitting in the back because she kept cracking jokes. I yelled at a guy who wouldn't stop talking to his friend while his friend was silent. Oh, yeah. I mean, I've yelled at people in movie theaters before. I've yelled at people in movie theaters several times. I yelled at a mom to take her screaming toddler out once. I yelled at another one while I was watching Ghostbusters to shut up because they would shut up, and fucking I had my one other friend, boy, we went to see the Final Destination movie. I kept having to hush him because he kept talking, which is very on brand for him, but I kept having to remind him, like, hey, we're in a theater. There's other people here. Keep your voice down. So yeah, it's a whole shebang. And I kind of have a habit of, if somebody... Oh, when you were watching The Witch. Oh, okay. When I kind of have a habit where if someone's being disruptive, because I've also done this at, like, anime convention panels. If there's, like, a presentation or something going on and people won't shut the hell up, I will call them out on it. This is a known thing that I do. Because I'm not gonna sit around and let somebody be disruptive and just have everybody else is the ones where it's like, you want to be polite. You don't want to cause a scene. Well, guess what? I'm gonna stop them from causing the scene. I'm gonna tell them to shut the fuck up. Needs ejector seats, yeah. One time I had a private movie show like that. It's like a love-hate thing when I get a movie theater that's private or like that's empty and it's like just me. Because on one hand, heck yeah, fun, nobody to potentially bother me. Usually they don't, regardless. Everyone else is usually quiet. But on the other hand, it's like, oh no, movie theaters are dying. No, more people come to the movies. Come to the movies, please. But it is nice. It is fun when you do have an empty theater, like, just to yourself. I've had that a couple times. Also sell beer here, LMAO. You can have a cold beer and watch a movie. That's so German, bro. Yeah, I feel like... I don't know. I don't think we have that. I mean, they're not gonna stop you from sneaking a beer in if you happen to have a beer. Like, they don't check you. They don't put you through, like, one of those ATF, or, no, not the airport security, the airport security guys. Oh my god, what are they called? What are they fucking called? I don't remember. It's not the ATF. They're the ones that take your guns and shoot your dog. TSA, that's it. The TSA. Yeah, they don't like TSA you, where they fucking like put you through those metal detectors and things like that. They don't pat you down. It's like, if you want to bring in a fucking bottle of vodka, go for it, man, as long as they don't see it. Like, that's probably the only way you'll get alcohol into a movie theater here. It's fun though. I do really like the movies, and I like going on Wednesdays because it's cheap. They have cheap movie Wednesdays at my local theater. The thing, it's smaller, it's not as nice, but we have a bigger theater also near me, and it's real nice. It's got like big old fancy screens and shit, all these lights everywhere, big ads, and like the fucking, oh my god, I don't even know how to describe it. It's got like a big arcade thing going on. It's super fancy. They have some of the theaters have seats that are like electrical reclining sofas, like actually fantastic, but also it's expensive, and I want to support my local theater that may or may not be protected by the government, which I think is so funny. Tiny little local theater protected government protection. It's like funded by the government. It's so good. Yes, and the big theater also has an IHOP next door. You're right, Sky. I mean, usually even after we go to the local theater, the smaller theater, sometimes, like when we went to see Weapons, we drove over to go to IHOP anyway. me and Sky like to go to IHOP usually when we see movies. Or also, if we're feeling like fried chicken, there is a chicken wings place right near the small theater, which is really good. It's like my favorite wings place. So we go there sometimes too. Watch what was it? I think it was a special showing of Iron Sky. What's Iron Sky? I don't think I know that one. Oh my god, the big theater also has like a boba thing that you can buy. You can buy like boba tea and other like drinks. Hold on, my model is looking to the left more than it's supposed to. There we go. Yay! Some of the theaters where I live serve alcohol. The Alamo Draft House even serves milkshakes with a bit of alcohol in it. Not too much alcohol in it, which is good. Like a smoothie, like those alcoholic slushy smoothies that you can get at like Texas Roadhouse or Applebee's. Heck yeah. Satirical movie about Nazis on the moon? What? Nazis on the moon? What are they doing there? Do they have a space station? How do they breathe? And dinosaurs with space lasers? Oh my god, this sounds like Kung Fury. It sounds like Kung Fury, dude. I gotta rewatch Kung Fury. It's been many years since I have seen it. Like a chocolate chip milkshake with vodka. My goodness. You can put alcohol in pretty much anything, honestly. The Moonreich. It's a bit like that. I wonder if I can find anywhere to watch Kung Fury. Probably. How old is Kung Fury? Do you think that maybe we could get my local theater to play that as one of their like in the past old time movies? When did that come out? Because apparently, like theater. Eh? Oh, I don't think so. Okay. Yeah, no, not like a theater. Like find a site to watch it on. 2015. Oh, it's a lot newer than I thought it was. Really? I thought Kung Fury was older than that. Did it take requests? Yes, they take requests. You can go to their site and request what movies they should play for like their old movies. I keep almost wanting to say the actual phrase, like the thing they use for it, but I can't just in case you can look it up. They're rewind movies. That's not what it's called, but I'm gonna call their rewind movies. Find a place to watch Kung Fury because it's on YouTube? Kung Fury's on YouTube? Can we do a Kung Fury watch along? Wait, actually? Huh. But yeah, they take requests and stuff. On their official channel. Oh my, there's an official Kung Fury channel? Oh shit, dude. We should do a Kung Fury watch along. I barely remember anything about the movie. I remember thinking it was fun though. I liked it. Let me link it to you. Do it. But yeah, maybe I should request something. So I need to know what they consider like a rewind movie, like what it has to be old enough, because there's a movie that they're going to be playing that I feel is not actually. Hold on, let me see when this movie came out. This movie came out in 2010? Okay, never mind. This is a 15-year-old movie. I thought this movie was not as old as it is. Okay. Never mind. Oh, which movie? Hold on, this one. I spelled that wrong, but you know what I'm trying to write. I didn't realize that movie was that old. But still, even 2010, I feel, is pretty new for like a rewind movie. You know? Ouch. Oofy ouchie sky. Oofy ouchie sky. Oofy ouchie sky. Okay, there we go. Sorry, I just needed to message things. Kung Fury? Is it the comedy film where the guy fights a cow? Does he fight a cow? Does he fight a cow in that one? The Rings films came out 2001 and 2003. Yes, those ones came out quite a while ago. I didn't realize the first Lord of the Rings movie came out the same year as Shrek. I thought that the Lord of the Rings was older than that. I thought the Lord of the Rings was older. No, it's one where it's like the most synthwave 80s movie known to man. I think there were Nazis in that movie too, aren't there? Or at least like beat up Hitler or something, right? Hacker Man movie. Yeah, but we so I wanna see if I can find, cause if they're willing to play a movie from 2010 as like a rewind movie, then there's probably a lot that I could request and see if they'll play from prior to 2010. Name and another film of the same name came out. Search. Same name. Kung Fury? Yeah, Kung Fury fights Hitler, that's right. Oh, hello, Pyre! Welcome in! Hello! We are talking about movies! David Hasselhoff also made the main song for Kung Fury. What? The only thing I know about David Hasselhoff is he was in the SpongeBob movie. That is the extent of my knowledge of David Hasselhoff. I'm gonna tell Pyre about Lord of the Rings. Lord of the Rings was really good! Lord of the Rings was really good! We only saw the first movie, don't spoil anything if you haven't seen it. The official channel of Kung Fury on YouTube is Laser Unicorns. Is that what it's called? Oh yeah, it is! Laser Unicorns. You have not watched Lord of the Rings? So, didn't you cite... Yeah, the dwarf and the elf thing. I was about to say, didn't you cite that one of the reasons that you didn't like Lord of the Rings was because or didn't like elves is because the elves in Lord of the Rings were like pompous assholes or something? Isn't that one of the things that you said? Because your claims for not liking elves are so baseless. They're so baseless, bro. Because let me get your answer before I go off. Before I go on a rant about this, a tangent. Kung Fury 2. Sizzle Reel is the preview for that. Wait, is there a Kung Fury 2 yet, or is that still coming out? Is that a thing? They're working on it? How long have they been working on it? Because I feel like I heard about that like years ago. That was an example. Elf and dwarf rival is still very popular. But the thing is, the elves were chill. The elves were not pompous assholes in Lord of the Rings. They were just chill. They were just honestly, the elves were way friendlier than they should have been. They really should. They were just chill guys. Cause like they have kind of like a stern air about them, I guess. But like that's because the fucking party showed up being chased by things that were going to kill them if they stay there. That's like me. That's like me showing up to your house and being like, hey, yeah, I stole this diamond from a group of like bloodthirsty murderers, and I'm like, they're here and they're gonna kill everyone in the vicinity if they find it. Oh, also they know where I am. Can I stay here? I'd say no. I'd say no. Get out of my fucking house. Oh, were they? I swear I remember them being pompous. No. Well, I don't know about I didn't watch The Hobbit. But no, they were chill. They were underreacting because even though they were there and they're like, dude, you can't stay here, they were still helping them repeatedly throughout the series. And also 90% of all the quote-unquote racism and rivalry came from Gimli, the dwarf. He's the one who was causing all of the problems. And even Gimli, partway through the movie, put away his like differences and was simping over Galadriel, the one elf chick. Like, the elves in Lord of the Rings are chill, and in the book they're even more hospitable. Like, I don't understand where you got this idea. The elves are they're just cool guys. The elves are fine in fucking Lord of the Rings. Unless something happens in the next two movies, they're fine. You never said I weren't instigating. Dude, no, they were. My god. But again, even Gimli wanted to. Yeah, they were. Yeah, again, oh wait, quite the opposite. You gotta love that. Oh, the elves get even better? The elves get even more chill. Cool, because I like the elves in that. I like the elves, they're cool. And Gimli is just an asshole. Gimli's the one. Like, no, the elves get better, especially Legolas. Legolas was cool. I liked Legolas. Mostly memes, the good guys get along somewhat okay. Gosh, yeah, Galadriel alone is the best. Galadriel was cool. I like Galadriel. She's so I was surprised. I knew like 90% of the names of all the characters and the places. If you showed me like a picture of them, I wouldn't really be able to like tack a name onto the character or place. But I had heard the name of every place and character like once at some point in my life, except for Galadriel. Except for Galadriel, I had never heard that name before. As far as I remember, I've never heard the name Galadriel. But everyone else, I'm like, holy shit, I know all of these. I didn't have any trouble remembering any characters' names besides Galadriel, because I knew all of them beforehand. Yeah. Oh, The Hobbit does shine some light on why the dwarves hated the elves. It's a pretty good reason. Ah, really? Yeah, I haven't seen The Hobbit. I have not seen The Hobbit. Man. But not even Gimli simped for the elves by the end. But it was a very good movie. So I'm like, ooh, I want to see the others. Yay! I know very, very little about the plot itself. Obviously I know, oh, there's evil ring, take it and cast it into the fire. And, yes, the end. And then Gollum's there, and he wants the ring. Oog, my precious Oog. And, yeah, that's kind of pretty much all I knew. I knew little bits and pieces of the plot, but I don't really know any specific things that happen, I suppose. Don't generally hate elves, you know. I think I've committed too much to the bit, like a good character is a good character regardless of race, fantasy, or not. I'm just not a fan of the elven aesthetic. What would you consider the elven aesthetic? I mean, whatever, I guess. I don't know. How it be? Oh, I like how people act in the movies for the most part, like the heroes. I hear people complain about how few women are in the movies, but all of them are such badasses. Yeah, there aren't really very many women in the movies. There's Galadriel. There's... Oh my god, what's the other... there was another one. Oh fuck. Oh fuck. There was another one and I don't remember her name. I'm trying to remember. I know there was another one. I know there was another... Arwen, yes, that one. Okay, I'm like, I know there's a second girl here, and I don't remember who it fucking was. Yes, Arwen and Galadriel. Yes, but it's a good time. I mean, I hate dwarf aesthetics, so I can't really argue with not liking an aesthetic. I mean, elves, humans, and dwarves used to be pretty at oppositional. But in Lord of the Rings time, they have mostly sorted that already. Ah, okay. I guess, like, I don't know, pretty, regal? That's what you think when you think elf? What? 2 for 2 good characters, yeah. Oh, hi, Silver. Oh, wait, Basil. I saw Basil say something. Basil, hi, Basil. Happy dos años. Hello, Basil. I don't know if you're still here. I was too busy, I think, in the middle of a rant to say hi. But hello if you're still here. Hope you're well. I'm doing okay. New PvP, what's that? Apparently, it's like a jellyfish overlaid on top of Clippy Microsoft or whatever. Microsoft Clippy... What is he fucking called? Paperclip. Clippy Paperclip. 2 for 2. Good characters. Oh, you're done vacuuming your room and cleaning the vacuum. How's it going, chat? Oh, he's here. He's giving us his undivided attention. Being happy today. You're happy today? Oh, that's right. You have now joined the workforce or something, right? What job did you get? I'm so sorry for you.
Your fortune for today, Marv. Beware of dull people. They may be a sentient hive mind of 10,000 wasps in a trench coat.
That's why I'm not tall. I'm wary against them. Yes. But yeah, Silver got a job supposedly? But I don't know where. What? I'm so sorry that you now have to deal with having a job. Which, you know, I guess a lot of people would be thankful for to have a job. And honestly, only if she's in the fast food industry. Yawn. Oh, you're working at a family-friend drink shop? Serving coffee, boba, lemonade, churro bites, and pretzel bites. Oh no, she's in food business. Silver, I'm so sorry for what's to come with you. It's okay, but at least you'll be making that money. You'll be making money. Let's go. Any kind of job where you have to work with people like customers and clients sucks ass. Like face to face in a store sucks ass. Of course, it's someone you know. There's no hope for people don't know people. What? There's no hope for people who don't know people. Are you complaining that you don't have a job? Have you put yourself out there? Have you like sent in job applications? You can still try your best to earn money for gas and gain skills at your first job. Yeah, definitely still do that. Definitely still do that. Always have... It's better to have some amount of job experience than none. Yes, but good job. Yeah, Pyre, do you have... Did you never apply for jobs? Or does just no place, like, has worked? Has no place accepted? They're not just the coworkers that suck more ass, because you can't refuse to work with them. You can, depending on your job. There are times where it's like, hey, this person is causing issues. Can you, like, change our schedules and stuff like that? And they can replace you for, like, a different shift or whatnot. I've never had to do that, but I have heard of people having to do that. So that's probably a, you know, a location by location, depending on your job and the scheduling that you people have at that job and the managers. But I have heard of people doing that. So I really like that place, though today their AC was broken, so I interviewed in some pretty awful heat. Dude, Yuito was telling me about his workplace. There's no way he can't sue his workplace because their break room was like 100 degrees or something the other day. That is a hazard. That is a health hazard, bro. What? Like, I don't know if he's exaggerating or not. He said he wasn't exaggerating. You people? What do you mean? What do you mean, you people? The higher-ups rehired a pedo. What? Okay, if he's a confirmed pedo, how about you report him to the police? German customer service, you can tell people the heck off. Dude, I wish we could do that here. I mean, I did that back at my print center job, but most places will not let you do that. Oh my god, dude. I was actually at a Dairy Queen not long ago, and I was watching, and they made me, you know, they were making my food and whatnot, and then some guy came in with like a red slushie, plopped it down.
Your fortune for today, Silver Sunshine. There are countless consequences for messing with history. You're living in one of them.
Well, we're in the bad timeline. But he plopped it down and he's like, something tastes wrong about this. And started going off. It's like, you mixed this wrong. You mixed this drink wrong. Something's wrong here. So they made another one right in front of him, like showed him, like, this is the cherry sauce. And like put it in the thing, mixed it over there, put it down. And he's like, no, that's wrong. That's wrong. That looks off. There's something wrong here. And it's like, we've been making this exactly the same this entire time. Nothing has changed. It's like, this is different. This is different. Something changed here. I'm never gonna come back. Like, throwing a fucking tantrum like he's 12 years old. And afterwards, I'm like, I told him, like, we should be able to kill customers. As somebody who has fucking worked in an environment where you have to hand food to people or drinks to people, we should be able to kill customers. I've sent many applications for like 6 months. Took a break, then tried again for another 8 months on Indeed. Indeed is either useless or I'm just that undesirable. Fucking McDonald's won't let you? Really? You gotta be doing something wrong then, because it's so hard to not get hired at like a minimum wage, like, what is it even called? Fast food job. One of the things that have given you a slither of hope is the last few years is the Superman movie. Wait, what? Oh, he did, but some useless cunt in corporate defended him. Is she gonna go? If you go to the police with proof, they're gonna fucking arrest him. What? Huh? That's ridiculous, dude. Send him to hell yourself. No, you gotta have somebody. So although you live in Britland, I don't really know how applications work in Britland. I don't know if they're the same here, so I can't really offer advice. Oh, the only thing that's giving you sliver hope is okay, because we live in the bad timeline. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I don't know if I can really give you that much advice because I don't know the differences between American and Britland hiring programs and how applications work and things such as. But good luck, I suppose. Good luck. Keep throwing stuff in. Yeah. Oh, God. Even a news article about what he did. Photo, name, everything. How is he not in prison? How is he not in prison then? If he was, like, actually caught and, like, documented, why is he roaming the streets? I don't understand. Also, I am going to have to leave pretty early. I'm gonna have to leave in like an hour or less because he took the plea deal? What is that? What is a plea deal? Is that where you say you're guilty and then get a lighter sentence? Tried your best to do it on your own for a year, but it's not worked, so clearly I need help. I have to ask some family sometime. Yeah. Revise your resume. Yeah, ask somebody about it. Ask your family or somebody else who has had a job, because I don't know how any of that works. I do gotta apply for like a flower shop position or something like that. Didn't even serve jail time. Hold on. So I don't know if I can really like ask, how far did he go? Like, did he actually assault a child? Or was it like possession of cheese pizza? Advise my life, rewrite it where I'm happy. It? He like assaulted a child. How can you kill him? Can you kill him and make it look like an accident? You should be executed for that. Yeah, I don't know how you can hire somebody like that. Kill them. Cast them into the fire. Ooh. Some people just get away with that shit, and that's stupid. That's dumb. I don't remember. Did the fucking Rurouni Kenshin, did he get arrested, or did he get, like, defended and let off the hook? Did he actually get arrested? Message ID! You guys have an easier day. You'll need it with all this bull I'm hearing. Things are wild going on in the world these days. If you're talking about, like, the YouTube thing, where you have to, like, photo ID or whatever, and things such as... So, that doesn't affect me. That doesn't affect me. But if it affects you, my apologies. But do what what Oracle's friend in Britland did, where he just bypassed it by sending screenshots of Norman Reedus from Death Stranding. And it counted as, like, selfies. Bonkers, he tried to assault 2 children at a youth center, even threw a football at a kid's head for snitching? What? That's straight up assault. Yeah, how does he get a job and not you? Just use the photo mode. Yeah, just do the, oh, you've been doing that too for news articles, of course. Ah, yes, of course, of course. I would never. I would never. I mean, I'm just doing it as a joke, YouTube. Ha ha ha, don't worry, don't worry. The Witcher? Noted, noted. I haven't seen The Witcher or played The Witcher. How does it... Geralt of Rivia? Geralt? What is his fucking name? Henry Cavill? Can you take a screenshot of him? What do you do with fucking Spotify? Why would they do it with Spotify? Geralt? I still don't know if it's Geralt or Geralt. Why would they need you to age things Spotify? Why would you ever give your fucking face ID to Spotify? What would the point of that be? What? If I want to listen to, like, if they judge me to be less than 18, am I only allowed to listen to, like, fucking Coco Melon and Baby Shark doo-doo-doo-doo-doo? Why do I need to be 18 to listen to music? Government's creepy and wants to watch us do everything. That's so dumb, dude. Me when they sell my data because hee-hee-hoo-ha-ha. But also, like, I don't have anything. I'm not hiding anything, dude. Why do I care? I'm not committing crimes that you know of. Dude, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark, do 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 do, baby shark. Baby shark, do 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 do, baby do 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 do. Dude, I hate that that's become like a shitpost hated song, because that was a camp song that we used to sing. We used to sing that all the time back when I was at like camp. That was just a classic camp song. It wasn't like a Coco Melon child brain rot song. It was a camp song. I think it'd be really fun if I could get Orgle back home, and then we can do like a camp stories and camp song stream together. Talking about our time in camp and singing our camp doodads. Got nothing to hide either, but I'd rather not have personal information published to third-party companies that shouldn't have my data. Yeah, me either. That's lame, and we should kill them. Paint the walls with their blood. Feed their flesh to the pigs. Turn their bones into a chandelier. Oh, so if you have a game that has photo mode, you can pose the MC with an expression like a driver's license photo, OP? The first time I heard the shark song was from your nephew. It's kind of... Yeah, you heard it from your nephew. I was singing that song when I was like 10 or like 11 at camp. Ah, man, this has been a thing since like the fucking 2000s, maybe prior to that. In the 2000s, it was just a camp song we would sing at camp. It wasn't a baby thing. Song that never dies. This is the song that never ends. I don't know the rest of it. That was a Lamb Chop thing, right? Do you guys remember Lamb Chop? That kids show where it was like a puppet of a lamb, like the sheep puppet whose name was Lamb Chop, which is a little weird. That's like naming a cow steak. It was around when you were like 11? Jesus, the song's millions of years old. Yes, dude. Do you know how long sharks have been around? They've been around for like 5 bajillion gillion years, dude. Of course Baby Shark's been around since then. Baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark doo 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 doo, baby shark. Cause hold on a second. I've never listened to the brain rot toddler version of Baby Shark. Do they have the section where the shark kills a man? Or do they leave that part out? Because in the actual song, the shark kills a guy. Did they actually turn into like a baby song? Baby brain rot song? And now it's just about sharks? You not heard that before? Man. Your dog got attacked by a lamb chop plushie? Really? You've heard neither version? I gotta teach you a bunch of camp songs. Gosh, I'd need to bring Oracle on because I feel like between the two of us, we would be able to remember pretty much all the camp songs. Because there have been times where I would send parts of the camp song to Oracle and he would like fill in the parts that I don't remember and like vice versa. Very much turned into a baby toddler song. Cringe! Cringe and bad. Cringe and bad. No! Why would they do that? I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. Everybody's nerves. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves, and this is how it goes. Ba ba ba. I know a song that gets on everybody's nerves. Did you guys ever sing that in elementary school? It makes me, because I was thinking of, like the song that never ends. I don't know the words to that one, but I know the words to that one. So the song that is like the Bros Grimm fairy tale, grim and melodramatic, but then Disney came and made them family friendly. Yeah. I want to see Disney movies that actually follow the Grimm fairy tales. I want to watch the fucking Cinderella people cut their feet off. However the hell it goes. Man. I love camp songs. Ark. A lark. Flying through the park. Rolling over the billows. Rolling over the sea. Rolling over the billows, the deep blue sea. I'm trying to like force myself to not just start singing camp songs. The song that doesn't end. Oh, this is the song that doesn't end. It just goes on and on, my friend. So, I don't know how the rest of it goes. Some people started singing it, not knowing what it was, and they'll continue singing it forever just because this song never ends. I don't know the melody to the second part. though. Do you guys know Ricky Tikki Tavi? Do you guys remember the movie Ricky Tikki Tavi? Not the Riki Tiki Tembo, No Surrender, Cherry Berry Reward, Pipberry Pembo. Like, there's a movie about, like, oh my god, what is it? He's what's the one that kills snakes? What's the animal that kills snakes? It's not a weasel. Oh my god, what is it? Camp Komori Stream 1. I would want Oracle back so we could do that one. Mongoose, yeah! It's about a mongoose named Riki Tiki Tavi. It was a movie that I saw when I was a kid. Riki Tiki Tavi. Whenever I start going through this like weird pipeline in my head about these older things like Lamb Chop and Riki Tiki Tavi and camp songs and Riki Tiki Tembo, No Surrembo, Cherry Berry Reborn, Pipberry Pembo. If you know that one, if you know what I'm talking about with that. You know the rivalry because of Zangoose and Survivor? Yes. Yes, I know they were based off of those. I just, for some reason, could not remember what a mongoose was called. So that's so long ago. The little guy looked crazy when he was going to end the snake. Dude, spoilers. Yeah, it's about a little mongoose. And he lives in a garden, or he lives with some people, and then in the garden, and then there are snakes, and he has to get rid of the snakes because, snakes are gonna bite the child or whatnot. And he was cute. He was just a little mongoose. And then there were birds that were friends. And yes. And the snakes were gonna eat the bird eggs. And then he's gotta get rid of the snakes. Or however it went. It's been so many years. I haven't seen that since I was a child. But for some reason it just really stuck with me. Maybe because his name was Riki Tiki Tavi. And it just, because the Riki Tiki Tembo, No Surrembo, Cherry Berry Reward, Pipberry Pembo was just so iconic back in the day. I don't know, is that a thing that people still know about? It's like a fairy tale story. Didn't they find him in the woods or something? He was abandoned or something, so they adopted him as a pet. Something like that, yeah. Did the snakes hand out free fruit? Yeah. Hi, Drake! Hello, hello! Do they hand out free fruit? Dude, the Bible? The Bible? The Bible? Yes, dude, the free fruit. Dude, honestly, if a snake came up to me and said, hey girl, what's up? You want this fruit? I'd probably say, yeah. I like fruit. No, I guess it depends on what the fruit is. Because it was a pomegranate, right? Like, it was supposed to be a pomegranate, but they, like, mistranslated it as an apple or something. There was a lot of mistranslations in the Bible. But wasn't it originally supposed to be a pomegranate, not an apple? I know in Greek mythology there was the pomegranate. I thought it was a pomegranate, though, in the Bible, too. Or supposed to be. Ooga booga. I love pomegranates, dude. I wish pomegranates didn't have the seeds. I wish pomegranates didn't have the seeds in the little nodules. Because the little juice pops, the little juice poppers are so good. But I hate the crunch. I hate the crunch of the seed. It just hurts my teeth. I want a seedless pomegranate where it's just the juicy juice blobs and no crunchiness. That's the same issue I have with horned melons. Horned melons are pretty good. They're the goofy orange melon with like the spikes on them. And then the inside is it's like a cucumber. It's like bright green, which was really jarring the first time I saw it. But they taste pretty good. They taste pretty good, but the seeds in it are really hard. Like, they're just kind of tough to even, like, chew through. If they didn't have those annoying seeds inside of it, I'd probably get them, like, semi-regularly, because they're good. And there is a fruit. It's a dragon fruit, but it's like a yellow dragon fruit. The yellow dragon fruits are so good. Like, dragon fruits themselves, they're okay. They kind of don't really have much of a flavor to them. The golden dragon fruits, the yellow ones, I think they're also called honey dragon fruits or something, but they have all of the flavor that a regular dragon fruit should have, but doesn't. But they're so expensive. Like, one fruit is so pricey, it's never worth getting, and that makes me so sad. Oh, you hate the hard, seedy core of apples to know how some people eat them? I don't understand. People who, like, actually, like, eat apple cores, why? Like, that's... They have cyanide in them, don't they? Like, you're not gonna die from eating one apple core, like the apple seeds. But, like, in what world do you think that's socially acceptable? Worst Maxie. Uma Musume reference? A book about a kid who fell in a well. Yes, if I remember correctly. And another kid wants to get someone to help, but instead of saying Ricky needs help, he had to tell them the whole name. It was... So the story of Ricky Dicky Tembo no Surrender Cherry Paper Pembo is... It was... I think it was a... Was it a Chinese thing or something? But it was family... What? It was... Oh, yeah. The children... with how long their name is how much they like the child. So their first child was named Ricky Tiki Tembo no Surrembo Cherry Berry Bar Piperi Pembo. And it's like, wow, they love the child a whole lot. The second child's name was like Ling or something like that. Some single syllable name. And then and I don't remember what happens in between, but Ricky Tiki Tembo no Surrembo Cherry Berry, he fell down a well. And then when they had to go back, the having a long name bit him in the ass because it took so long to say his name that he drowned in the well before they could get to him. So if he had a shorter name, he would have lived. But because they named him fucking Ricky Tiki Tembo no Surrembo Cherryberry Rhubarb Piperi Pembo, he died. And that was like the basic plot of that story that I haven't heard since I was a kid. But yeah. I was never revealed what the forbidden fruit actually was. Wait, really? Wait, really? Oh. They have cyanide? Interesting. Yeah, not enough to, like, kill you just by eating some apple seeds. It's either... I don't remember if it's cyanide or arsenic. It's some poisonous chemical. Some poisonous chemical. Cherry seeds also have them. Cherry pits, I believe, also have... It's either arsenic or cyanide. I don't remember. Maybe it's arsenic. I don't know. But whatever it is, it's something. Komoi Oracle Luca. Wonder who's the favorite child. I know who the favorite child is. I know who the favorite child is. Small amount? Yeah, it's a very tiny amount. I'm sure if you, like, crushed up, like, a whole bunch of them into a powder, you'd get someone sick. But if you just had, like, one apple and munched on the seeds, it wouldn't do anything to you. But yeah, it's a thing. It's like how bananas are radioactive. So you would need to have like 5 billion bananas in order for it to actually give you radiation poisoning and kill you. Buying apples right now just in case Code Vein 2 is back. When is Code Vein 2 coming out? Is that announced yet? So someone eat the watermelon rind. Ah, God. See, watermelon rind, it's like, why? Like, it doesn't taste. I mean, I guess if you want the extra vitamins, is there nutrients in the rind? Probably, but that just tastes so bad. Cherry seeds also. Okay, it's cyanide. Yeah. 2026. Gotcha. That's why I'm not changing my status until the game is out. Wow, you got a long way to go then. Yeah, they're nutrients, but like, why? It tastes bad, it's hard to chew through. Yeah, it's not worth it. That's the argument when like Ted or whoever's like, hey, yeah, eat the kiwi with the skin on. That's where the nutrients are. And it's like, the fragment of nutrients I'm going to eat from get from eating the fucking skin of the kiwi is not worth the turmoil of eating the skin of a kiwi. It was fucking awful. I did that on stream. That shit was garbage. It was horrifying. I hated that. Blech. Man, I love kiwis though, just not the fucking skin. God, what else? Reminds me of work. When I page doctors about a patient, I include their full name since they have tons of patients. There is a text limit, so I can't detail as much about patients with longer names. Oh, God. There's a text limit? Oh, I've never used a pager before, actually. I've never used a pager. Dude, pager? Pager? Steins Gate reference? Did you guys watch Steins Gate? I'm pretty sure I've asked before. Steins Gate is good. Steins Gate good. They don't give patients numbers. Oh, don't they give patients numbers? Yeah, I guess if you could just, like, if they have, like, a number and you can look it up, that would probably be easier. And say that I have... You were there when we watched Steins Gate! You were there with me! We watched it together! Gelnana. Gelnana? Prove it? I'll get Ted over here, and then he'll corroborate with me, and then we can have 2 against 1, therefore the jury votes in our favor. Yes. God, I do not want to go back to Wanderstop. Dude, I'm so tired. I'm so tired, bro. I stayed up way too late. I had my 6-hour stream yesterday. I did a 6-hour Ender Magnolia stream. That was a terrible idea. I hate that game. I was screaming a whole lot. Because fucking... I hate that game so much. But I couldn't stop playing it. Because that's the kind of game... That's the kind of game where... Oh god, what the heck is it? It's the kind of game where it's like, oh, I can explore this area now. Oh, this area keeps going. I can keep exploring it and going here and here and here. And then, oh, now I can unlock this area and go explore that area. There's so much exploration to do in that game that I'm like, I can never find a squeaky. I can never find a good spot to stop. Because there's always more to explore and see. And then it's like, oh shit, I gotta find a respite in this area. Otherwise, I'm going to have to walk all the way back in order to get to this area again. So it's just it's an endless loop of like, oh, I can explore here. Guess I'm gonna go explore for the next 5 hours. And that mean where the guy meets someone in an alley and speaks broken English? He's called the bouncer, his son of... yeah, I am mad scientist. Is so cool, son of a beach. Except Ted made us watch it in English, so we missed all of that, unfortunately. But yeah, it's that one. The heat tires you? The heat doesn't tire me. I just didn't get proper sleep. They aren't as memorable as names, plus I'd risk getting even 1 digit wrong, rendering the whole message moot. Yeah, that makes sense, because, like, maybe it's like a number word to your mother. Yeah, they made him speak like a jive in the English. Some most Metroidvanias are. Yeah. But also, the longer I stream, the less streams I have to do. Steins Gate was really good though, even with the less than adequate voice acting. I'm really sad. I'm really sad because there were some really emotional parts during it. Especially for one character, and her voice actor in English, like, no shade to her, whoever it was, they could not pull it off. Like, it just didn't. It was so underwhelming and unnatural and just wasn't good that I really missed a lot of hit from it. Why do we watch it dubbed? Because that's what Ted put on. That's just what he put on. I did not want to watch it dubbed. Suffer in order to get less streams out of that game. Yes, exactly. So I can get to other streams and other games that I want to do. Did you not ask him to sub it? I didn't, because I figured he would get annoyed by it, and it's like, fuck, dude, I don't want to deal with that. I don't want to deal with that. Which is also why I just let him play Madoka in English, which was even worse. If we go back and watch, was the dub any good? Definitely not by my standards. Maybe if you have really low... Okay, Kyoma, he did a very good job. His voice actor did a good job. Not all of them, though. Some of the other ones, not as good. It's one of those things where it's like, there's one character that's good in the dub, and that's the only reason that you would watch the dub, is for like the one character. The other characters kind of suck ass, which is same with Cowboy Bebop. Spike's voice actor, heck yeah, did not like anybody else's. Not good. I also just kind of didn't like Cowboy Bebop in general. It's a good anime, objectively good anime, I just didn't like it. Understand presenting dubs to groups of people since not everyone has a good reading speed. He's the only one who wants to watch dub. He's the only I never watch dubs. There's very, very few times that I will ever willingly watch a dub. Surprisingly enough, Don is one of them. I prefer the dub to Don because I hate Okaru's Japanese voice. It made me oh god, it was so grating that I just couldn't watch it. Some dubs are good, but some don't live up to the character. Like Spike Spiegel's English VA being Steve Bloom is perfect. I did like Jet's VA though. I don't know, man. Oh, you liked the sub for Don? For Don? Or cuz if Okaru's voice was different, I definitely would have watched the sub. The only reason that I would watch the dub for Don is because I did not like Okaru's Japanese voice. You didn't mind it? Oh, I fucking minded it. I fucking minded it. You can only watch Hellsing and Black Lagoon in dub. I haven't seen... No, I've seen a little bit of Black Lagoon. I saw like the first, like 2 or 3 episodes maybe. They used to play it on Toonami. So I watched it there a little bit. I don't remember anything about it though. I've never seen Hellsing. I've never even seen like the Hellsing abridged thing. So comedically edgy, really? You know, Battle Nichijou, when superpowers become commonplace, has a very good bit in Japanese. Gave me chills. The English dub was actually pretty decent too overall. Bunch of relevant lingo used. Okay. Oh, I recently... That's right, the last anime that me, Sky, and Ted watched together, we just finished Kill la Kill. Because I had only seen the first, like, 4 episodes many years ago. This is the first time I've actually watched it all the way through. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. It's a fun anime. Please at some point let's watch Hellsing Ultimate. Like, it doesn't start amazing, but holy moly. Really? It doesn't seem like I'd like that. Right? I mean, I guess I don't really know too much about Hellsing, but the small bits that at least I have an impression of, it doesn't seem like I'd like it. Comedically edgy and even makes fun of itself sometimes. I mean, I can try it, depending on how long it is. If it's more than, like... If it's more than 1 season, I'm gonna say no. Is that bitch a canon? Ooh! Is that a Hellsing question? A Hellsing reference? I don't know him. Whose mans is this? I really don't want to go line dancing again, but I told my friend I was going to, so I have to. 10 episodes, but each episode is like 40 minutes to an hour. Jesus Christ! 10 fucking hours? Are you kidding me? That's longer than a normal season. Hellsing Ultimate is 10 one-hour-long episodes. Ugh. Where's the entire manga? They should have done in that scene in Steins Gate was to have the English VA try speaking broken Japanese. That would have been really funny, actually. That would have been really funny, actually. Don't need to know much about Hellsing. Full runtime for the abridged would be about 1.5 hours. I mean, okay, so figure out how long Hellsing would be. Like Hellsing Ultimate would be, like, in total. And then maybe one day we'll sit down. How is the line dance squad of the robot army doing? The line dance squad. We are fine. When I did my lessons... Oh, I did my lessons again on this Monday? Yeah, this past Monday, I did lessons again. I taught an intermediate dance this time. It's the first time I taught an intermediate level dance, but it went well, surprisingly. And I'm glad. Because I was really worried. And 2 of my friends showed up! They typically have a rough time getting there on Mondays because of work scheduling and stuff. And it's earlier in the day than a lot of line dancing places. But they were there! I didn't know they were going to be there. I was very happy. Line dance squad, and it's just the 2 of us. Not even you half the time. Yeah, the line dancing squad, quote unquote, of the robot army is me. It's just me. Dude, time to pull out the big guns. Inhales. Hellsing was written by a BL artist. Was it actually? I know Black Butler was. Black Butler was, they were a questionable hentai artist, and unfortunately could not keep that really creepy stuff out of their series. Oh boy, oh boy. But the new recruits that she is teaching, drafted, I should say. Okay, they're doing much better. It's just the first time that I taught there was a very small class because it was a horrible downpour, like no visibility. The highways and stuff were all flooded. Like it was really rough to try and get there. 8 hours total? It was maybe me mixing them up then. Okay, I mean maybe Hellsing was too. I don't know. Hellsing could also have been. I have no way to understand. I mean, I have no way of knowing. They could both have been written that. I mean, there's a lot of series, like safe for work manga series that are written by traditionally hentai artists. I believe... Was it Nagatoro or was it Mieruko-chan? It was one of those that also was like that. Or maybe it was both, actually. I don't know. But there's a lot of them that do that. Look at the playlist. It's closer to 2.5 hours. I'm tired, bro. Nagatoro? Okay. I think Mieruko-chan also did, but I don't know. I haven't read either of them. I only know that via Laugh. Laugh read both of those and he'd tell me about it. How's it all take 8 hours? I mean, I guess if I stayed over there for like a full day, we could just watch it. Are you sure it's something I would like, though? Because I don't really know much about it. I know it's... Ah! Hello! Hear you. Mieruko-chan is I think it's cool. I mean, I've heard very, like, few things about it, but what I've heard from Laugh is cool. But the, pretty horny at the start. Yes, that's what I heard. I heard that it was pretty horny at the start because it was written by a hentai artist, but they realized they stopped doing it partway through. Yeah, you know, Nyaruko-chan. No, not Nyaruko. Mieruko. Not Nyaruko. Nagaka's history, but I've heard about Nagatoro's history. No, Nyaruko-chan and Mieruko-chan are 2 different series. No, Nyaruko, I don't think so. Oh my god, I forgot about Nyaruko. I have not seen that in many, many years. What do you know about Hellsing that's putting you off? Isn't it just like super violent vampire, super edgy action or whatever? Just kind of, that's the point of it, right? I don't really know anything about the plot other than Alucard and ooh, he's a evil vampire who's super edgy and violent and ooh, and then there's guns and shit and people are dropping like flies and whatever, and it just seems boring to me because all of that stuff is really boring to me. So unless there's like some crazy plot to make up for it, then I just don't think that I would like it. You don't like it after episode 2 or 3, then maybe not. Okay, yeah, I might, if we can give it the 3 episode test. We can give it a 3 episode test. because sometimes you just got you gotta watch 3 episodes before deciding whether to drop the anime or not. It does have a bit of crazy plot. Really? Man. Because that's what I care about, is characters and story. I don't want romance. I don't want action or like excessive action or shit like that. Edgy stuff. Like, it's boring to me. The only time I'll accept romance is if it's vital to the plot, the characters aren't insufferable, or if it is actually just a romance anime. Because I hate when a series introduces romance for no fucking reason. Like, unless the romance is vital to the plot, then, like, that's okay. But if you can remove the romance and the plot, the series will be exactly the same. The story will be exactly the same. You don't fucking need it. You don't need it in there. I don't care. I don't want to see it. And half the time, when they force in romance and stuff, whatever characters they're using it with are just so annoying and I hate them. So, or usually like the female leader, whoever it is just really annoying and unnecessary. And I fucking hate when they, like anime and manga, add romance for no reason. The answer is only to Miss Helsing, and there's a Miss Helsing? Is he married? Or is Alucard not, his name's not Helsing? Who the heck is Miss Helsing? Wait, why is it called Helsing, actually? Miss Helsing, and she sent him on missions to eliminate vampires. Oh, he's not a vampire? I thought Alucard was a vampire. And there is some religious bias in Nazis. As Alucard himself is, but he doesn't overstay his welcome despite being the main character. Wait, what? Wait, does he not actually do much? Is he on the sidelines? Wait, what? Huh? Has a lot of violence? Romance? I don't know if the OG series has any. Pretty violent, but the plot is wild? Oh, the leader of the main group is the descendant of Van Helsing. Sir Integra Fairbrook Windgates Helsing. What? To watch the Helsing Abridged series instead. It's shorter and pretty funny. Oh, Helsing Organization is who Alucard works under. He's more so a force of nature than a main character? Okay. I mean, I can give it the like 3 episode test. I can give it the 3 episode test and see how it goes. But well, I don't want it to be like another Kaguya-sama. Where it's like people say it's so good and then they want me to watch it and then I have to sit through like two or 3 seasons and a movie or whatnot and just hate it the whole time. Just be horrifically bored the entire time. So I don't want it to end up another one of that and waste so much of my time watching it. I think by the 3rd episode, the main plot of the show becomes more apparent. Okay. I will have to... Maybe we can try it. I already asked you if you actually liked Love is War, and you said you did by the end. By the end, I said it was cute. I thought it was cute. Whether I liked the series or not, I would never put it into like, oh, do I really like this anime? Would I recommend this anime? No. Not for me. But, like... I didn't. Then say you didn't like it. I mean, do you saw how, like, annoyed Ted would be when I said that I didn't like it? He would give me, like, the pouty face, like, fine. And it's like, okay, fine, I guess I'm watching this anime. But no, I don't like that. It's not for me, bro. I made it pretty apparent that I was not enjoying myself throughout it. Not every anime is for everyone. Oh, absolutely not. No. I mean, I didn't think I'd like Taco Pizza Original Sin. Oh, I love Taco Pizza Original Sin. That's a very good one. Like, I'm gonna throw a fit if you don't like... oh, you're not gonna throw a fit if you don't like Hellsin? Yeah, because you're not dead. Yeah, no, I know you're not gonna throw a fit, but you're not the one who kept trying to get me to watch Kaguya-sama Love is War. Sure, he would understand and give less of a pouty face. Yep, Sky I'm not worried about. Like, I know if I didn't like it, if I didn't like Hellsing, then Sky wouldn't really care if I dipped out of it. But there is just, it is complicated. It's complicated. Because also the thing is... Oh, you mean Ted. Okay, the thing is, Ted kept saying that it gets better. He kept saying it gets better, and like, you gotta watch to the end. And the thing is, there are series like that. So I had to like trust, like, okay, it's gonna get better. It's gonna get better eventually. I'm just gonna keep watching. And then it ended. And like, I will say it was better by the end. But every time I watched, every time I was sitting there, I'm like, when is this episode ending? When is this episode ending? Please let this episode end so I can watch the next one so we're closer to the end of the series. Please, I don't want to keep watching this anime just in my head over and over again the entire time. I'm not saying it's a bad anime. I'm not saying it's a bad anime. It's cute. It's just not something I would ever willingly watch on my own. You know, like Hellsing, there's always Black Butler? No. I am not watching Black Butler. I watched some of it when I was young. I watched a little Black Butler when I was in like the early 2010s, because that's when it was like super popular, when it was first going around. But no, I know some things that happen later in Black Butler, and can she please just not put her weird Shota sex things in there, please? Like, keep that shit to your not safe for work series, not your Black Butler one. Like, I'm not interested in that. The only caveat I ask when starting Hellsing is that the first episode or two are not, like, amazing. The end is definitely better than the beginning, but I won't hold it against you if you don't want to sit through that far. It's a big ask. Yeah, like 8 hours. I mean, 8 hours really isn't that much. It's not really that much in terms of like a full series. It's longer than like a 12 season or like a 12 episode season. But I mean, it's not the worst thing ever. I've sat and watched longer than 8 hours in a row of anime before. It's just I would need to get over there earlier. I would just grab One Piece too. You find its beginning much better specifically in retrospect. Oh. Yeah, I also would never watch One Piece. I would also never watch One Piece despite Ted always saying how fantastic it is. I feel like they're just trying to drag you along in vain. My cousin kept trying to get me to watch Jackass, but I didn't like it no matter how much icing he put on the cake. Jackass is definitely not for everybody. I liked Jackass when I was younger. My dad would put it on for us. So I kind of thought it was funny for a lot of it. Some of the stuff was like real weird and I wasn't as into, but some of it I thought it was funny. But that's definitely not something that everybody would be into. Absolutely not. If somebody says they're not into Jackass, it's like, what are you gonna do? Like, it's kind of the same fucking weird ass shit over and over again. If they don't like one flavor of it, they're not gonna like the rest of the flavors. It's definitely... God, I forgot about Jackass. Did you ever watch 1,000 Ways to Die? I really liked that show. I really liked that one when I was in, like, middle or high school. Jackass, I saw that movie. It was meh. Do you mean, like, Bad Grandpa? Or just, like, one of the Jackass movies? Because there's, like, a few of them, I think. And then there's Bad Grandpa, which was... I think that's what it was called. Where it was an actual, like, movie, like, with plot, but they had those, like, hidden camera scenes within it. You know? That was kind of a funny movie, actually. If I remember correctly. Again, it's been many years since I've seen it. And oh, God. There was another movie I wanted to see, and I don't remember what it was. Got into a guy getting his junk bit by a snake, and my cousin kept looking over at me like, "Do you like it now? How about now?" No, yeah, I don't know. You see, I don't think that's like the funniest thing ever, but in a way, it's kind of fun. It's a little funny. I don't know. They do too many weird things. They do too many weird things and kind of like gross things in Jackass. So I like some of the goofy shit where they'll like, where I swear to say I like the stuff where they injure themselves, but like when they ride a shopping cart off a roof, or when they're on that like seesaw with like a bull rampaging through there, or when they actually go into like explosions and stuff, blow themselves up. Like some of that stuff I think is really funny to watch. But any of their weird stuff, like a snake biting their junk, it's like, why? Don't do that. Don't. Okay, fine. Whatever you want, brother, I guess. First Jackass movie, I assume? I can't remember. It's been very long since I've seen them. Opie goes from searching for a famous treasure to government conspiracy. Wait, what? Oh, searching for a famous treasure to government conspiracy and genocide to reclaiming the world from seemingly the devil. Also, the treasure hasn't been found yet. Oh, One Piece. I see. The One Piece is real. Yeah, no, I hear it gets crazy. I hear it gets crazy. Like, if it were a shorter anime, if it wasn't 1,000 fucking episodes, and I didn't hate the art style so much, then I would probably check it out. I trust that it's actually good. I trust that it gets a really good series. But I'm just not willing to put up with the disgustingly ugly art style. I'm sorry for anybody who likes it. I hate it. And also, it's like 1 billion episodes long. What movie were you talking about, Theo? I don't remember. I mean, many genocides. If not for everything about it. Yeah, the art style is a big turnoff for you too, Kyoku. Right? Oracle feels the same way. But the thing is, the bigger turnoff is the length of it. The bigger turnoff for me is the length of it. The second one is the art style. If it were a short anime, I might be able to put up with the visuals, but I don't know, man. Just both of those together, I'm like, I never want to watch this. I never want to associate myself with this, put myself through that. Yeah. Yeah, and it's not for everything about it. It's only 2 things. That's only 2. Those are my 2 qualms with it. My 2 qualms with One Piece, and unfortunately they are both very big qualms. Yeah, but no, I trust that it gets good. Like, I've had some of my friends, like, relay information about it, tell me about the plot and things that go on, and it does sound cool. Like, it sounds like cool things happen. I'm just not willing to get to that point. You know? And what else? What else? We are going to watch... What's next on our agenda, Sky? Is it part 4? Sky has not seen past part 3 in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure yet. So I think that was next on our list, right? We're gonna start from part 4 and watch onwards. I haven't seen all of it, but I've read it. I've read up through partway through part 8. Has anyone ever seen a Gretsuko? I've seen some of it. I haven't seen all of it, but I did see the first, like, several episodes. It's fun. It's fun. It's not something that I was, like, super invested in to willing to keep watch, but I was watching it at my friend's place. I was watching it with him, and we just kind of watched the first little chunk of it, and then we just kind of never went back to it. Sometimes soon Sky and I need to get back to watching Dragon Ball. Oh yeah, that's right, you guys were doing it. What can I say? One Piece was inspired by old American rubber hose cartoons. In fact, the fighting style and behavior in Luffy's latest form was inspired by Tom and Jerry. Oh, cute! Interessante. I mean, I don't think rubber hose cartoons have anything to do with the plot or the length or art style, but Luffy's rubber hose ability makes sense. See the entire first season and a bit of the second. So I was saying, but at that point I was at a bad point in my life, so I dropped it. Wait, of what? One Piece? Free tomorrow. Are you? Yeah, because we're gonna be busy on Sunday, but I don't think we're doing anything tomorrow. Oh, a Gretzko. Oh, okay. Hello Kitty inspired. Yeah, it's yeah, I didn't realize it was a Sanrio thing. I thought it was just like cute animals. Yay! I didn't realize it was actually a Sanrio character. Or Gretzko. Oh, you were watching with your ex-girlfriend. Ah, I see. Yeah, I watched some of it. I don't think I got to any parts that hit too close to home. I have no problem with the stretch and squish aspects of One Piece. It's the overall art style. Yes. Yeah. Me. I agree. Man. I gotta leave soon, though. Because I do gotta get changed and head to line dancing because I believe there are lessons tonight. So I gotta leave at like 7:15. Second season of Aggressio deals with relationships. Oh, okay. Interesting. That's not something that I'm gonna know anything about though, because I've been single for 30 years. Go back and watch it again. Maybe we should watch it again. Maybe we could watch it. I don't know if it's something that Ted would be interested in watching. But I'd be down to watch it again, because it was cute, the parts that I did watch. I did like it. Believe that there are lessons? Aren't you the instructor? Oh, no, I'm the instructor. Sorry, no, I'm the instructor at a different place. I'm the instructor on the 2nd and 4th Mondays of each month. This is the place that I go to sometimes on Fridays. And they have classes the 1st and 3rd Friday of every month, which I'm pretty sure this is the 3rd Friday, so unless the instructor canceled, then they should be here today. So we're gonna, because I told my friend that I was going to be there this Friday, because she said she wanted to see if we could do the line dance Delulu, which is the one that I taught this last Monday at the place that I instruct at. This is the 3rd Friday? Okay, cool. That's what I thought. But yeah, that'd be fun. It's like, I think there are lessons if I was the instructor. Definitely, you're definitely better company. Thank you. Been single for a long ass time as well. You made peace with it? Somewhat. Yeah, I can definitely understand people who are sad being lonely. I get loneliness is a thing. And I can see why people would be affected by not being in relationships. Chronically single chat, yo, that's just called being a VTuber fan, I guess. You've been paid twice this month, and it's only the 15th. So I think this is the 3rd Friday. Yeah, it should be, because it's the 15th? And I believe it was like the 1st or something was the 1st Friday? Except Hogan. You're right, Hogan pulls bitches. Hogan's got a girlfriend. That's so funny. It's so funny that out of everybody here, the one with an actual partner is Hogan LaCroix. I mean, shout out to Hogan LaCroix. But I don't know why it's so funny that specifically he's the one. Ward has a partner too, don't he? No. No, he broke up quite a while ago. Unless he found someone else in the meantime. But as far as I know, he's still single. I don't think you could ever see myself in a relationship. I doubt anyone would put up with me. Dude, I sometimes feel the same way. I mean, it's not that I can't see myself in a relationship. I definitely can. Absolutely. I would love to be in a relationship. I'd be so good in a relationship. Hell yeah. It's just that I'd have to find the right guy to... which is going to be very difficult. Different Hogan, got it. Didn't Hogan die? No, not Hulk Hogan. Not Hulk Hogan. I don't know what you're talking about. No, Hogan, one of the viewers, Hogan. Whenever he starts streaming, will also be my VTuber son, because I made his PNG tuber. Whenever he decides to start doing that. Yeah, not Hollywood Hogan. Regular, the resident Panamanian. Panama Hogan. Actually shot Hogan in the back that one day? You let me die in Lethal Company, and I'm never going to let you live that down, Meso. I wouldn't be surprised if you shot him in the back at some point in the video game. Yeah, it sounds like something you do, Meso. Exactly! There's someone for everyone. You have to be open to the idea of a relationship, but be cautious. No, I'm very cautious. Don't worry. That's one of the reasons I've never been in a relationship. Aha! No, the thing is, I'm not looking for it. I'm not looking for a relationship. If it happens, it happens. But I'm fine being single. I do not care if I never find a relationship. Would I like one? Yeah! But if it doesn't happen, I'm not gonna be, like, torn up about it or anything. So there's no reason for me to go out looking for one, you know? I'm sure you think you'd be a good GF? I would be a good GF, thank you very much. I would be so good. I would be so good, GF. Do your trust issues get in the way of finding a relationship? Oh yeah, but if the thing is, I'm not gonna get in a relationship with someone I don't trust. So if they can't break through my trust issues, then I'm not gonna date them, bro. Then they're not somebody that I would be willing to date. You know? Apologies if that's too personal question. No, it's fine. No, you seem to be hung up on my trust issues as the reason that I don't look for guys. That is not the reason that I am not compatible with 99% of guys. There was a different reason. No, the reason I've been single is not because of that. It is the other thing. I'm in the same boat as Theo. Let's go, bro. My background music. Usually, that's kind of funny that I actually have it up. No, I know why I'm not hung up on the trust issues thing. I just wondered if that contributed to it. I mean, it does contribute to it. In a way, yeah, it does. But that's not the reason, you know? That's not the reason. But yeah, that is a thing. That is a factor, but not... Because I remember talking about you, and you said, or talking with you, and you said, yeah, like, the reason that you don't want a relationship is because of your trust things. No, that is not why. That's not what's stopping me. Go out to several public places alone, but you barely interact with anyone. Like when I go to the gym, tons of hot women, but I only focus on working out, then leaving. The thing is, that's good. That's respectable. Don't hit on girls at the gym. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that. They're not there for you. They're there to work out. That's like when people hit on waitresses. Like waiters or waitresses. They're there doing their job. They're there to smile and take your order and bring you your food. Don't try to hit on them while they're at work. Don't do that. Not cool, bro. Like, don't hit on people at the gym. They're there to work out. They're not there for you. Like, there's the right and wrong places to try and pick up men and women, you know? And those are just two places that are not meant for that. Relationships are fine, I guess, but no procreation. I've long accepted that kind of kids I'd want are unobtainable, so there's no point having any. I'm not sure what you mean by that, but I feel that, honestly. I hate children. Never in 5 billion years would I ever be willing to have a kid. No. No, 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 no. Never. Was that recent? Because you have told me the main reason. Let's say I mentioned that being why I haven't been in a relationship. No, it was pretty recent. It was pretty recent. It was one of the times where I was driving. What were we doing? I was dropping you off at your house because we were chilling in my car. We were chilling in my car and we were talking. Yada yada genetics. Oh, I see. Yeah, also, I kind of have bad genetics, I guess. My family just kind of has bad genetics. But that's not the main reason. I just hate children. Of course I wouldn't. That's cringe. First impressions are very important. Starting off as a creep would be terrible first impression. Yes, first impressions are important, but I don't stand by the saying of first impressions are lasting impressions. I definitely don't agree with that. It is not... I don't want to say it's not difficult to change someone's impression of you, but it's definitely not impossible. Like, very many times, I have, like, met somebody and had, like, a very, first impression of them, and then later on to be like, hell yeah, this guy's cool. This guy's cool. Heck yeah. Thumbs up. Or vice versa. You know, so, like, don't worry too much about first impressions, but consistent good impressions are good. Yeah. Did that one date ruin future relationships for you? You don't have to answer. Oh, that's cool. No, that did not ruin. No. That does not impact my willingness to be in a relationship. That just sucked. That just fucking sucked. But no, that did not contribute to me not wanting to be in a. Well, the thing is, I don't not want to be in a relationship. But no, that isn't part of it. That hasn't affected my willingness at all. I don't think I've really found people physically attractive. Same! I mean, I appreciate a pretty face, but I've never felt romantically attracted to everyone. Never mind, not same! So I don't think I've ever really get into one. No, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. Too handsome of a frog! You got all them girls lining up that you can't choose which one. It's too many options that you can't decide. That's your problem, Meso. All those sexy frogs. Ooh, yeah, you got that lily pad over there. Oh, look at that one over there eating a fly. Oh my goodness. How could you ever choose? But yeah, nice to experience it, but I don't see it happening. That's fine. Yeah, it's not a required thing. It's not a required thing, and nobody should be obsessed with trying to be in a relationship. That's a very bad thing. Don't do that. Lily pad. I live in a desert. I'm a desert frog, you racist. Then you're not a frog. You're a toad. Frogs don't live in the desert. Toads live in the desert. You're not a frog. What? Sure, better than your last date. Didn't even last 10 minutes. She brought up politics and it all went downhill. I wanted to change the subject and she refused, so I walked out. Bullet dodged. That's pretty bad. Yeah, learn to be happy by yourself, bro. Learn to be happy by yourself. I agree. I agree with that, Sky. Oh my god, I actually do have to hop off, though. I do actually have to hop off, though, so I can get ready and head out. But thank you, chat. I wish I could talk longer, but alas. Maybe I should actually make a Zatsu on a day that's not a Friday, so I don't have a time limit. But anyways, goodbye, Otsu Blue. I will see you tomorrow. We're starting our Don't Starve Together again. We're starting the gang, our not starving gang again. Be happy, bro. But yes. Sure you find someone who loves you for you. Yes, do it, do it. What if kids took your dance lessons? I mean, it's a 21 plus. They can't take my dance lessons. But goodbye, Otsu Blue. Bye, 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 bye. See you tomorrow. Bye. Thank you for coming, guys. Thank you. Bye, bye.